When you go to England, they have the Oyster card that you travel with. Ghana is also going to have an Oyster card before the end of this year. When you go to England, they have the Oyster card that you travel with. Ghana is also going to have an Oyster card before the end of this year. End of this.
Akwa we enche obeka se de salad be di fufu me ke bibia. Mahmoud Baumia enche na nsen a obeka che so fufu kura ohu se enye nkwan na edidi ye de salad na edi ye tia. On the namno can question bia no obeka che oh the UK has a what do you call the Oyster card. Recently Ghana will also have the Apple card in question keka.
My never say ma Pen Dream TV. Pen Dream TV there o see them yopo.
When you go to England, they have the Oyster card that you travel with. Ghana is also going to have an Oyster card before the end of this year. When you go to England, they have the Oyster card that you travel with. Ghana is also going to have an Oyster card before the end of this year. End of this.
Akwa we enche obeka se de salad be di fufu me ke bibia. Mahmoud Baumia enche na nsen a obeka che so fufu kura ohu se enye nkwan na edidi ye de salad na edi ye tia. On the namno can question bia no obeka che oh the UK has a what do you call the Oyster card. Recently Ghana will also have the Apple card in question keka. How many regional hospitals do they have? Have you checked their roads? Have you checked their unemployment? Have you checked how they've been able to solve unemployment? Have you checked the level of corruption, how they've been able to fight it? Have you checked their GDP? Have you checked how they have been able to basically build schools around their nation? Have you checked the things that is making them the UK? UK is having an Oyster card, so Ghana don't have an Oyster card. Oh, there, I did you better abro JB or say JB Ghana. Yantiana ko be ka kire say e o say the barcode ekoto wachi onwanga se onam ho no o the barcode ato wachi bi yetena krom ha enkwasi asem nkwa ba we say joker. The UK has an Oyster card, so we are also going to get Oyster card. Just enkwasi asem bi obewuna abro kire bia o say bi ba Ghana o enkwasi akekansa. The UK has an Oyster card, and so we need to have an Oyster. We have a Porfe card in here. We will use a Porfe card. And Matisse on the Ghana, people can use Ghana card to go and take car. And the Ghana, you can use your credit score to go and get. Also, Baumiano realistically, why to say Van Damme? Now, Junior say, Kela bi obeshe bi obetuma man turning kick. Baumiano na Junior no. Now, Junior say, Oshia aye Kelasumi obetuma man turning kick. Kelasumi so esumi. Oma turning kick rebe fa ni trim ebepie. Arnold Schwarzenegger nkwa na betuma boni tuku no. Enti Mahmoud Baumiano Junior say ono Van Damme. Enti obi obeshe di bia se ni pa de tiete ko body turning kick. Ono tu body down turning kick na. Onim de okeka. Why no one say I just saw Van Damme. Into Ghana, oh, over to me, you sue or Ghana card. Any other check your credit score near my car. Now they're quite car loan. Oh, hey, Kanta Ghana. Into the credit score or Ghana, Nico Kantanka say, Starbox no Oma Bakun country, and I say you better than Okaji can why the Casa card amount. Oyster card. Inti also adiachinya or say Ghana for you bet to the Ghana card akoje electric cars ya they say you ever use electric cars ko eya agbogba kwa agbogba na electric car go parking way only why never use electric car no Ghana they use crisis here kura makoto enkwasi pirated de pirate for fuel no makoto aba mo say electric cars mo buy Ghana electricity generation power mo for one kilowatt enka one yet here the the power providers, you are still owing them over $10 billion. Amount for them generating power man no sanko for no we are owing them $10 billion. When the finance minister came to parliament, he says, yes, we are going to meet them and discuss with them. Are we going to meet them every day? Is it going to be like this the whole time? That every time the people who are basically providing us with power, no, we will have to meet them and negotiate. Does it have to be like that? And you are foolishly telling me that you want to go and buy electric cars. And whose house are you going to park that? Ye fear cry your team. Today, people sent me message from Kintampo. Kintampo for 2 or 3 days ago. The electricity company of Ghana. How you are treating Ghanaians. But Ghana for they will rise up and be killing the ECG people who go there and read their meters. Because the way you are treating them, people sent me a message from Kintampo. Now, what the ECG is doing, especially when you go to Kintampo, what they're doing is say, light in doom. Light in to me dumana the action. Now, Obeko check you meter no, na o card no ready. Now, when they go to the ECG and tell them, say, you took our light. I had 20 Ghana on it. When the light came back, the 20 Ghana was gone. So what is happening? The ECG tells them, oh, they don't know. They should go and buy another credit. This is what they are doing at Kintampo and then you bring. So me Biela is a Kintampo for Fra. They will all call and tell us this is what the ECG is doing. In the end, the people of Kintampo, when they rise up and they start to kill ECG workers who are coming there to read their meters, the same thing as CEO baby, Yakobo Bitu, and these people don't want to take responsibility for anything. And the ECG boss, while some akwebi on namho, or no a PRO, or say a boss, or say a manager, ye nim the oye, and indirectly, no, wako for some meters, we have no Bugana for. Go to Kintampo tonight. See a beautiful line, see a Kintampo. This is what they are doing to them. I'm likely to be caught off the whole day. I dare bet you no meter, card, no, unit also, you know, a shit a cop. I did chile say so light just busa ECG for say then a light this year ECG for so winning. And this is not just one day, continuously like for a week now. This is what they are doing to them. Why not? Nobody's speaking for them, and the ECG is basically doing what? Cheating these people. And so Ghana ni trying to light bill back when I'm kwasi for better TV so Ghana for to light bill Ghana for a attack mo yeah the police for it will get to a point people attack the ECG. We are all too timid. We are stupid too much. Yet the BBS Yankopon sa, Yenny maybe Yankopon sote, and a Jimmy Fobuye. Go to Kintampo tonight. That is what is happening. ECG Doom Light, Adiabachi, Nadia, or credit in Nasa. In fact, if I can see the message some of them sent me, I will take my time and read it for you too. I know all these things. Good evening, Laos Alliance TV. Mr. Kevin, please, we need your intervention in Kintampo. The good people of Kintampo have been listening to you always. On Wednesday night, our light went off. And it was the whole town. When I got up in the morning, I have checked on my meter board and have realized my credit has been taken away. And unfortunately, it happened to everybody in Kintampo. I didn't mind. On Thursday morning, I went and bought power again. And unfortunately, that same night, they took the light again. When we approached VRA, they told us it's a general fault. Now, so we asked them if they can do something about it after solving the issue, but they said no, unless we buy power again. And the most painful thing is that whenever you buy the power, they take it back. So it means some people bought power twice yesterday. And this is what is happening at Kintampo as I speak to you. And we are quiet. We are sitting there. MP no or maybe or NPP need to onka bibia and a ye boom for now just say Ghana for nanka omunya ECG na almost entia light villa ECG would have done press conference no akofa a soldier phobia babeke kan kwasi asema bonko for too. You see, we need to get serious and we sit in this country and kwasi asema na di Ghana for ogo kan is umwade. And this is what basically come together to make people rise up against authority. This is what makes people, at the end of the day, start to go after authority. And you people don't know. Every single day you want to cheat the people. And this comedian too is sitting there talking nonsense.
And I'm also happy to note, Your Majesty, that Ghana early next year will be introducing a credit scoring system for individuals. That credit scoring system, every individual will have a credit score. Right now, our credit scoring system does not exist. So everybody is seen as risky and the interest rates are high. But we are going to move into individualized credit scoring. So if you don't pay your loan, you have low credit scores, isn't it? And if you go for a loan, you have a problem. But if you are diligent in repaying your loans, then your credit score will be high and you are likely to get lower interest rates. You will have more discipline as a result. The Ghana card will also become this anchor for a credit system in Ghana. I visited a couple of car manufacturers in Accra, notably in Solar Taxi, and they manufacture cars. and they give the cars on credit to people. And the only information they need from those people is their Ghana card.
The question to Bawumia is, the club for Mampurusi, Omamuti Mampurusi, Oma Obebi Onyini and Mampurusi on hospitals. Nebusian for the first wife no Muti Mampurusi no. Oma Muguni Club Mampurusi for, and I do Yomo Yari any of them. Kwasi asɛm te akraka credit score na ɔmo mte mampurisi no ɔmo betumi enya credit score agye ka on kran. Foolishness. We don't want to tackle the basics. Ofu bi ahye suita na adwene sɛ onim nyansa obia jimi. We are living in Ghana. Credit score has existed from day one. The records are there. So suddenly Bawumia be catch Ghana for ye here credit score into a credit score ubetumi aye den ubetumi akɔgye car for free loan no akyi nipa ni nye dwuma. Nipa no tikro no onye dwuma. So credit score won some na woka no emfaso be na obenya. Omo mugu mampurusi ukrom for mampurusi for. Omo credit score is saying edwuma be na omo ya omutua tax. Omo koji loan edwuma be na omo ya omo koji loan etua. You are just silly. You don't know what you are doing. You are just basically sitting there talking nonsense because you say EC Electoral Commission will steal the elections for you. That is basically what Bawumia is doing. Let me go and talk trash. I don't care because EC Fuaka said they will steal the election. Bakubewu o kromha. Me say the time will come. Bakubewu o kroma. Yewu a EC bewu. So he goes around and say anything, and you get some idiots sitting on radio doing what, defending it. And that's why I keep telling, say, the journalists in Ghana, some of them are our problem.